Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, welcome back. LPS, Last Prime Speculator, here to bring you a first look of the IDW Transformers Unicron series. Yeah guys, you heard it right. In this video, we're going to be focused on the backstory of Unicron and how we got to this point with the IDW comic universe. I'm going to go over the actual little small continuity that introduced Unicron to the IDW comic universe of Transformers. It's an exciting time, guys. The reason why I was able to get this first look is because Transformers Unicron was actually given to the public on Free Comic Book Day, which is the first Saturday of the month of May of each year. Luckily, you guys know I was there, and I got my hands on one. I figured I'd provide you guys with the backstory as well. And I'm also going to show you and list the comics that are required for you to kind of get on board and learn. This way in this video, you won't have to read all the IDW comics because there's a lot of comics to catch up to the Unicron. So in this little video, we're going to go over the backstory of Unicron. But before we start, if you guys want to learn about this, let me know in the comments if this is something you want to do, if you want me to do more reviews. And also, I'm going to give you a list right now of all the comics in order that will be coming out. Now here's the checklist of the little series that is leading up to this point of Transformers Unicron. This will give you the complete list and guidelines. That way if you want to catch up for yourself and follow it and be able to wait for it, figured I'd provide that for you. Let's get right into it. So here's the checklist. May, it's Transformers Unicron number 0, a special free comic book day first look. In July, we have Transformers Unicron, issue number 1, the first part of the 6-issue series that will end the universe. Transformers Unicron number 2. Transformers Lost Light number 21, the final fate of the Lost Light crew begins here. August, Transformers Unicron number 3, Transformers Unicron number 4, Transformers Lost Light number 22, Transformers Lost Light number 23, Optimus Prime number 22, as Unicron attacks, Optimus Prime's allies on Earth face the fallout, Optimus Prime number 23. Now in September, the last month of it, Transformers Unicron number 5, Transformers Unicron number 6, Transformers Lost Light number 24, Transformers Lost Light number 25, Optimus Prime number 24, and Optimus Prime number 25. That gives you the whole checklist of this little universe of everything, and then IDW is planning on rebooting their franchise of the Transformers lore through IDW comic universe. But with all that out of the way, let's learn about Unicron's IDW story in the Transformers comics. You don't need to know the following to enjoy the story that's unfolding now. Unicron is coming to consume Cybertron's colonies, and that includes Earth. That's the really important thing. But this comic in your hand is the beginning of the end of the Transformers universe, plus a new beginning. And this cinematic story had to come from somewhere. Unicron as a character first appeared in the 1986 animated Transformers the movie, where he actually didn't kill that many major characters. That was mostly done by the Decepticons. But Unicron was a planet that changed into a robot and consumed other planets. He came from Cybertron, and the hero stopped him with the Matrix of Leadership, and everything kept on rolling. Eventually, in Transformers lore, we learned that Unicron and Primus were the two ancient, almost mythical figures who battled in ancient times. Primus became Cybertron and gave life to Transformers, while Unicron was sent away. This story and universe of comics published by IDW takes place in a different reality. Here, no one has ever encountered the Dark Lord Unicron before, at least, not that we know of. The first vague hits of Unicron in this continuity came when a helpless Autobot named Wheelie found himself stranded on the alien world of LV-117. Rodimus Prime, aka Hot Rod, eventually rescued Wheelie, mysteriously no longer on the planet LV-117, but now on LV-118, and brought him back just in time for the gigantic battle to finally end the war between the Autobots and the Decepticons. Cybertron, which had become lifeless world over the millenniums of fighting, was revived, following an epic battle that left Optimus Prime and the Autobot leader holding the Matrix of Leadership, that he had been cleaved in half. Optimus took this as a sign as he was no longer needed and left to explore space. The raving of the ancient scientist named Jahixius put Optimus and a small crew, including Wheelie, on the trial of the 13 mysterious ores that once Jahixius' student, the emotionless Shockwave, had planted on alien worlds. Back when Cybertron was starting to die, Shockwave, a Decepticon scientist with a penchant for grand plans, tried seeing planets with the artifactual energon. Shockwave infused Earth with Ore 13, a substance that gave the user great but unstable strength. Optimus Prime, Wheelie, and company learned that the ore had a different power, and their quest soon led to Ore 1, which caused LV-117 to drift throughout time. Optimus witnessed several moments of history, including the destruction of the worlds, as LV-117 was pulled apart by the cataclysmic forces. Unfortunately for the universe, Optimus didn't see what caused the destruction, and had no idea when the destruction occurred, if such concepts as when even had the meaning on LV-117. Optimus and company soon learned of a more pressing issue. Shockwave was collecting his ores as a means to a specific end, one related to the so-called Dark Cybertron prophecy. Shockwave attempted to collapse all of space and time into a single point, Cybertron. Optimus helped put the end to the scheme, but not before Shockwave seemingly killed Bumblebee moments before both were consumed by a black hole. During the Dark Cybertron ordeal, the Cybertronian starship Lost Light made contact with a group of Transformers, hailing them from the colonies called Caminus. Windblade, their leader, began a process of locating other long-lost colonies, which had been established eons ago when the 13 original Primes and their followers fled Cybertron. When Optimus Prime first set foot on Caminus, the half of the Matrix he held glowed. The people on Caminus and soon other colonies saw Optimus as the true Prime, one of the original 13 Primes, known to them as the Horizon. Soon, after colonies reappeared, and Windblade brought them together into the Councils of Worlds, a sort of Cybertronian United Nations. Optimus didn't believe the legends about the Horizon, but he used the myths to gather followers, who helped him annex planets Earth into Cybertron's council, reasoning that the Earth had been battered too long ago by Cybertron's war. When the Meteor Titan reappeared on Earth, rising from underground, this seemed to cement Optimus' status. Raising the mysterious Titan seemed to be like a miracle. Meanwhile, an ancient device called the Talisman surfaced on Earth. The Talisman was sent by one of the ancient Primes, Onyx Prime, tens of thousands of years ago. Shockwave shot down the ship containing the Talisman, which was lost somewhere on the planet Earth. The Talisman reappeared decades later. The battle for its controlled end went due to the parts of the actions of one of the Onyx Prime sleeper agents, a human named G.I. Joe Colton, and a magical being named Merklin used it to invade Cybertron. In the end, the Talisman corrupted the altered Cybertron energon reserves, visionaries to appear, and a signal was sent into space, awakening the Dark Lord Unicron. Soon after the visionaries caused a second signal to erupt, Unicron was awoken and on his way. But Onyx Prime first arrived plugging Optimus in the same black hole that killed Shockwave. There, Optimus found Bumblebee still alive, and learned that Onyx was in fact Shockwave. The black hole didn't kill him. It sent Shockwave millions of years back in time, when he took the identity of Onyx and helped him form a Cybertronian civilization. Shockwave inverted the Dark Energon prophecy, physiologically reconnecting the Metro Titan and using a combination of ores to send the Titan through time and space, engineering its history. Shockwave had planted the Earth and his 13 ores on Cybertron's colonies, and set the Talisman on Cybertron as a poison bait, which is where our story picks up. As you can see, the continuing Optimus Prime series, and of course the next 6 issues of Unicron. Everything is coming together, just in time for the ad. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little backstory of Unicron with the IDW Comics. As you can tell from this little writer's guide we got here, it shows you that in this continuity, in the IDW Comics, they know no recollection whatsoever of the Dark Lord known as Unicron. He is known as LV-117, and this is an actual prophecy of the tale and the end coming of IDW Comics. I don't really want to spoil anything from this first little issue of the comic, but you guys let me know in the comics if you guys want to know kind of what happened in this little snippet of everything. It's very interesting and very good. I figured this would be an excellent way for you guys to learn if you guys really wanted to get involved in this comic universe as well. That way you don't have to really read all of the ton of IDW Comics. I gave you this little writer's guide. That way you could start right on when this short series of Unicron comes to Transformers of the IDW continuity. I just wanted to make sure I did this quick video. That way you guys can pick up a comic, go to your local comic book store, and pre-order this amazing continuity because they're about to reboot it. So otherwise, I'll have a couple more videos, and I plan on doing a review and doing a backstory as well as all these 6 comics, depending on what if you guys really like it. With that out of the way, guys, thank you so much for all the support. If you're a fan of Transformers, we dig deep in the lore of Transformers. If you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. To my subscribers, I love you so much. This is LPS here to bring you a first look of the Transformers IDW Comics of Unicron. Peace.